Joliet is home for us this weekend. The reason we're here, Chase race number 1. Up and down season kind of describes Martin Truex Jr. This is one very dominant race team that as we move into the chase has to stop the mistakes.
There's definitely pressure. I think everybody wants to perform at their highest level. You don't get nervous about getting the job done. You don't get nervous about, getting your car set up right and going out there and racing hard. It's the things that you can't control that you worry about.
They did have a string of races where they just seemed like it couldn't get out of their own way. But when it's time to perform, this team knows how to do it.
35.
I'd say we struggled in simulation a ton this week, just trying to find the right package. This track being bumpy and rough, it took something different than we've really ever run.
First race of the chase, and it's playing out on a huge stage. Chicagoland Speedway on a spectacular afternoon. The place is just about filled up.
And I think everybody is ramped up, revved up, excited about getting this show underway.
Let's go to work. Let's do our thing here. All starts today. Guys in the pits, have a good day. No pressure, man. Still run to the championship from here. 10-4, man. Nice thing is all day. We'll fight at it. I'm sure it'll be a challenge at some point, but we'll keep our heads in it. Have a good one. Ready. Green flag, green flag.
I started moving around about 10 or 15 laps in.
78's the fastest car right now. Right there, 70, probably the best one right now. Good one to judge off of.
Martin Truex Jr. is on the hunt.
When I started moving up in turn 1 and 2, and that's where I, passed the 2 for second, and then I think eventually passed for the lead.
We've talked about it a lot. You can't have issues at this point now that we have completed regular season. If this team can go mistake-free or close to it, they're going to be a tough team to beat.
There's a lot of things that need to go the right way to get this thing done, and 70 laps into the race, that could have been the end of it. I knew something wasn't right, and then the minute I turned down into the corner and the car got really, really tight and it was vibrating, I knew it was the right front tires.
Trouble, turn 4. Martin Truex Jr. is off the pace and he is headed to the pit lane.
In the flat tire, we're coming to you. We're ready.
That could have been the day. We have it blow out and we hit the wall and, your day overdone. You're in a must-win situation after that.
Well, all the way, right front was flat. Good call. Right front was flat. Completely unraveled. I know, I felt it. Started shaking down the front for no reason.
To hit pit road as quick as we did and get 4 tires back on it, we were lucky.
All right, we are racing the 4 car now for the lucky dog. We're 1 down. We're about 4 seconds back. Good 4. We'll be there in no time.
You got to keep your head in the game. You got to keep racing hard. If you lose your mind and you think you're done and you give up, you're never going to get back on the lead lap. For me, I think it's like, all right, there's no other option here. I know what we need to do, and I'm going to try my best to do it.
Right now, the fastest car on the racetrack, no, it's not Jimmie Johnson, your race leader. It's the guy running in the 20th position, 1 lap down.
First car behind you now is the 78. He's fast, but pitted, 15 laps ago. 78 is going to be the eventual leader with a gigantic lead. Just not sure how many laps he can run when he gets it.
Trouble, turn 4. Brian Scott is around from the top of turn number 4.
That was a big moment for us in the race. We dodged that bolt. We're back in the lead lap. Okay, now our focus turns on how do we get back to the front.
Coming back to the green.
It's Jimmie Johnson on the inside, Chase Elliott on the outside, then you've got Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, now Joey Logano breaking on a line. The racing back towards turn number 1.
The toughest restart was that one right there, where we had just gotten a free pass. We were way back in traffic. I really wasn't making any ground up. I think, maybe got up to 15th or something, and I just kind of stalled out.
He goes to the outside, trying to deal with Kevin Harvick.
Right there, he hit your bumper. He hit you. But you find out why the ran into me. I asked Vito what, he just raised his hand and says you have to ask him. Like a loser. Well, here's the definition of that.
And what a moment for Chase Elliott. 84 laps to go, race 1 of the round of 16.
Chase contenders right now occupying the top 7 positions as the caution flag flies at the start-finish line for only the 3rd time here this afternoon.
Here we come to the line, and they are dead even, those 2 Hendrick cars, as they fan out 3 wide in turn 1.
Although we made up some ground, I don't think I was going to be able to get there. I just was out of tires, I was out of time, and was just driving for all I had, but felt like we were going to come up short.
Can only imagine all the thoughts going through the mind of young Chase Elliott. Just 10 laps away from his first ever Sprint Cup Series win, but it's not over yet. Truex continues to stall. Michael McDowell pops a right front tire, and there is debris on the racetrack.
Do you pit or do you stay out? We will find out shortly.
I think everybody pits here, don't you? I think so. It'll be a green-white checker.
Chase and Truex will come in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can they beat Martin Truex Jr. off of pit road? No! Martin Truex Jr. out first, and Chase Elliott.
Guys on pit road nailed it, man, and we got off first and was on the right spot on that restart for sure.
2 by 2, Ryan Blaney on the inside, Casey Kane on the outside.
Just as we were getting to the start-finish line, I was just closing in on the 5's bumper, was able to shoot outside him, get that run, and then just, hold her to the wood.
Ready. Green.
Martin Truex jumps 3 wide to the outside. It's Edwards on the bottom. Casey Kane in the middle. Truex scalds them both around the high side. He's going to go after Ryan Blaney. Here's Martin Truex to the bottom. Blaney blocks him off too.
Truex Jr. by himself, looking for the checkered flag at Chicagoland Speedway. Pulling away with a huge smile on his face. He's moving into round 2. Martin Truex wins the first race of the chase at Chicagoland.
It's just a good moment to say, hey, this was our goal. We knew we could do it, but we finished the deal. We made it happen. We didn't just talk about it, we did it.